Hello Final Fantasy tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 2 for the Game Boy Advance with me, Blue Ankylo. So I've traveled to Poft off camera and I've done a little bit of training, not a whole lot. I've tried to keep it to a minimum, but as usual the stats should look a little bit higher. We now have level 3 for all of our main attack spells, Thunder, Fire, Blizzard for my 3 dudes. Not a huge difference really, all in all. And Sword, Axe, and Spears are sort of trained for Guy and Furion, just so we can alternate between them. I do believe there's a point in the game where Spears are useful, so I think I made sure I've got Spears. And I'm not really worrying about daggers or unarmed right now, and Maria can have staves and bows. Not that I like bows very much. Now one thing, do you notice on the magic defense and evasion, Guy now has a double multiplier 2 times. He got a magic defense up on one fight and an evasion up on one fight. Now those are pretty rare, and I don't even know what triggered it, because it was a very easy fight. He didn't even, none of the monsters around here can cast magic, which is what you'd assume improves his magic defense. And he might have evaded, so maybe evasion. But point is, those stats are incredibly useful. So 2 times 43% magic defense, much, much better than 1 times 40%. So anyway, he got a little bit lucky there, I think. So that's good. Other than that, everyone's, pretty standard. Their attributes have improved a little. Nothing outrageous. It takes a long time to really get those up high. So anyway, I think that's all I was going to say. Yeah, so welcome to Poft, and let's see what Sid has to say. So yeah, I just trained up a little. No big deal. So last time, we asked him about the Dreadnought, and he mentioned the engine. But I think we probably were actually, I should have done this last time I was here, we should have asked him about the airship specifically. Yeah, airships are powered by Sunfire. I'm sure the Dreadnought's no different. I don't know how he knows that, but, he's an expert, so let's learn about Sunfire. And ask him about Sunfire. Controlling Sunfire is a tricky business. Let the flames get too high, you get a runaway on your hands. The engine will blow sky high. Okay, so now what? That doesn't tell us how to blow it up. No. Something to do with Sunfire and the engine. Okay. Now what? Maybe I should tell Hilda about... Okay, let's just take the ship back, sure. I've got a bit more money again, so might as well take the ship back. Maybe we should have learned about Sunfire on the way home, and I didn't. I don't know. Sometimes these old games don't explain what to do next super, super well. There is one thing you can always do if you're lost that might help, is check your key terms. So here you go. Sunfire is the symbol of Kashwan. Its flame still burns on the ground floor of the keep. So, it has to do with Kashwan. That's important. The Dreadnought was in Bafsk. That kind of told you where to go for that. That's where the airship is. That was how to get Mithril. That's... The idea there is sort of to help you out a little bit. Anyway, our dudes are equally as powerful as they were the last time you saw them, so slow motion battles are not required here just yet. Let's go talk to Hilda. Maybe if we could find Scott, actually. He's from not Scott, his brother, the coward, whatever his name is. Maybe he's the guy to talk to, if we can find him. So let's talk to the Queen. Hey, Hilda. Yes, good. How about Sunfire? Sunfire is the crest of the Kingdom of Kashwan. Its flame still burns on the ground floor of Kashwan Keep. Excellent. Scott and Gordon have told me many stories concerning the flame. The finer points of the tale are not known to me. However, I seem to recall that the flame cannot be passed to just any torch. Sid told us that we might be able to use Sunfire to destroy the Dreadnought. Sounds like a plan? Then there's no time to waste. You must depart for Kashwan Keep at once. If you hire Sid's airship, the journey should not take long. Alright. That leaves only one question. What can you use to bring the Sunfire back? That's a good question. I suppose we could have flown to Kashwan. I already knew that was a destination, but... yeah, that guy, he's no good. That old man is a pain in the neck. Yeah, okay. I thought we could talk to Gordon, but maybe he's hiding somewhere. I don't know. I can't remember everything perfectly, so... That's Hilda's room, there's nothing there. The King's room, I doubt they're going to say anything new, so we'll save the time. I'm just sort of looking for Gordon. He has to be somewhere, but I don't know. The game has sent him off somewhere. He used to just hang out, you know, right up here, but anyway. So I guess we need to go back to Sid. Do I want to do it on camera or off? I'm going to cut the video and travel back to Sid, and we'll take his airship from there. So see you guys in a minute. Alright, just a quick boat trip, and we're back at Poft, and we will have a little chat with Sid now that, well, I guess it's not really Sid, but we know where to go now. Now that we've officially been told to go to Kashwan. Oops, no. Oh, I clicked something by accident. Yes, let's go. I didn't want to go to Bask. I want to go to Kashwan. There we go. Wasted some money. Be careful when you're talking to people. Alright, so there we go. Now we can continue our quest. Alright, so that was Baths. We've been there before. But this time we're going somewhere new. And let's just have a look on the map to see where we are. So we could have walked here. You know, we could have actually traveled south. But I think the monsters are tougher around here, actually. Certainly in that desert, if I remember correctly. Anyway, we'll deal with those monsters later. Welcome to Kashwan Keep. The Sunfire blazes brightly. Unfortunately, we have no items for it. Aww. We need something to pick it up. Door is locked. Oh, is there a password? Wild Rose? No. Alright, so maybe we really did need to find Gordon. These monsters look typical, nothing different here, right? I think I'm missing Gordon, honestly. I hope that he's here and not somewhere else that I've missed, which is looking more and more likely. I might have to hunt him down, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, he's the only one that will know how to pick this thing up, how to get that torch. And he's not here. So that sucks. Now we're stuck down by Kashwan with no way to get back other than traversing the wilds. Shoot. Yeah, I did that wrong. So what could we do? Not so good, is it? There's a town just below us, I think. Or a Chocobo Forest. Oh yeah! Chocobo Forest. It was on the maps. That's cool. Chocobo! And the first Chocobo in any Final Fantasy game. Alright, well that makes it a little bit easier. Let's, where the heck could Gordon be? I honestly can't remember. I mean, yes, he's the one we need to talk to, and Kashwan's where we need to go, but... Okay, where am I? Okay, yeah, okay. Got a little bit lost there, sorry. At least we have a Chocobo, and you get to listen to the cool Chocobo music. This was the earliest Chocobo. I don't think he's in Bafsk, but, I mean, I guess we can check. You kind of recognize what he looks like, don't you? You know, I'm probably going to cut the video and spend some time searching for him, because I honestly don't remember. He's somewhere, and I'm probably dumb for not seeing him or something, but yeah, it's going to take a while for me to remember. So I will cut the video, and once I find him, I will start recording again. He's got to be in one of these towns. They didn't specifically say, so I'm not sure. See you guys in a little bit. Sorry. Okay, folks. Sorry for messing around like that, but I made a mistake. We're actually not supposed to go to Kashwan yet. I actually had to look up a guide. I went to every town looking for Gordon, thinking that's what I needed to do. But nope, I actually looked in the guide. I have to talk to the king and do another side quest before we go to Kashwan. So in case you're wondering, yeah, I spent a long time traveling around, so we've got more money. I got bored, so everyone's got level 3 weapon skills. Honestly, that doesn't take very long, and it's not even particularly handy, but I did that off camera, so there you go. Magic's nothing special. I did buy life for everyone. I thought that might help. And as you can see, the stats are, you know, growing. Oh, I couldn't believe how much I messed this up. Alright, so you're supposed to talk to King and apparently ask him about Sunfire. How you're supposed to know this, I don't know. Scott sealed the gate of Kashwan Keep to protect the Sunfire in the event they were defeated in battle. You will need the Goddess Bell to break the seal. Oh, do we? Well, where do we get that? The whereabouts of the bell are known only to the Kashwan royal family. Well, thanks. How about you? Do you know anything? How about you, Goddess Bell? Gordon would know where the bell is kept, but I have not seen him lately. Yeah, neither have I. Alright, probably Hilda for this one. Oh. Yeah, sorry guys, I had to do a lot of off-camera running around because I really didn't know where to go. Alright, Hilda, you tell us about the Goddess Bell. I've heard Scott and Gordon mention the bell. The gates of Kashwan Keep open only to the voice of a Kashwan or the ringing of that bell. The bell rests deep within a cavern on the snow plains. It will not be easy to retrieve. So it is your intention to enter the snow cavern. Very well. If only Gordon were here, there would be no need for you to risk such danger. But he isn't, so you must. There is nothing I can do but pray for your success. Joseph knows the snow plains like the back of his hand. You should seek his counsel. So guess what? If we had Gordon, we could just go straight into that dungeon at Kashwan, the Kashwan Keep. But of course, he's not around. He's snuck his way off and isn't in the usual area. So we've got no choice but to go on another side quest. I somehow managed to block this part of the game out of my memory, and I completely forgot the sequence of events. So yeah, that's how you got to do it. Yeah, it's not very cool. Anyway, we're heading to Salaman. I'll probably cut the video here again just so I save some time, unless you want to watch me fight some goblins again. I'm only moderately frustrated. It's okay. I just had a bit of a rough time there. So our characters are probably a little bit OP again. We've got more hit points and stuff than you probably should this early in the game, but whatever. I spent a long time trying to figure out where to go. Actually, we're almost at Salaman. I could just walk. I don't have to cut anymore. As long as I fast forward battles like this, it should be okay. I also noticed I was playing around and I tried some dual wielding, like 2 swords or an axe and a sword or 2 fists. I forgot actually how powerful those are, but you don't get any evasion when you do it like that. So I'm going to stick with a sword and a shield for the most part, or some weapon and a shield, and that will help train our evasion, I think. And furthermore, I tried some unarmed combat. Wow, does that stuff kick butt. Unarmed combat does do a lot of damage, so that's a good option if you're cheap and you don't want to buy weapons. But I'm pretty sure that later on in the game, the power of the weapons eventually outclass your fists, basically, because you need a lot of strength for your fists to do damage, whereas you can get good weapons and that adds in better. So anyway, that's just something I noticed, so figured I'd pass it on. Alright, Joseph, yeah, we saved your daughter. Yeah. Alright, how about this Goddess Bell? You help us out. The only way to reach the snow cavern is on my snowcraft. Yep. I keep the snowcraft hidden in the mine. There's a blue stone on the first floor that marks the spot. Look behind the stone and to the right. The secret's down there. So, I did notice this stone when I was there last time. I just couldn't remember what it was for. I'm sorry I couldn't help you find the mithril. So I want to make up for that by pitching in now. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Alright, so we get another party member. Woohoo! So yeah, we got Joseph. Alright, buddy. Maybe his daughter says goodbye? Come back soon, Daddy. Yeah, figures. Alright, so Joseph looks pretty weak. He comes with nothing. I don't know if I even want to give him anything. You know what? You can just have nothing, Joseph. You're not going to contribute to the party. I'll let him punch things, because why not? Other than that, I mean, look, he's actually got pretty good stats. Compared to my guys, actually. That's pretty good, but I don't really feel like buying him weapons and armor. As usual, he'll leave eventually anyway, and I don't really feel like messing with him. I think my main party's strong enough. So anyway, I'm going to wrap today's episode up, and in the next episode, we'll try to tackle the snow cave, or whatever it's called. Oh, yeah, this is a bad one for me, folks. A little bit confusing and getting lost and all that, so that's the trouble with some of these old RPGs. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and have a great day.